Hello everyone, I am Scuttlest, and welcome back to this playthrough of Warriors Orochi 4. This episode, we'll be looking at the side story, Reclaiming the Bracelet. Let's get started.
異界で戦う上で大きな切り札となる腕輪。関銀平はその腕輪を見知らぬ男に騙し取られてしまう。あってはならぬ事態に彼女は途方に暮れていた。そんな関銀平を励まし、腕輪を取り戻すべく立ち上がったのは正義を信じる馬長、そして悪党の心理に詳しい法政であった。彼らは手がかりもないまま腕輪の捜索を開始する。
騙されて大事な腕輪を取られるなんて本当にごめんなさい。
落ち込む必要はないぞ、銀平。悪いのはお前を騙し腕輪をくすねた悪の輩。俺が正義で裁いてくれよ。
奪われたものは当然奪い返します。
ありがとうございます。皆さんどうか力を貸してください。
しかし腕輪に手を出すとは度胸の座ったやつだ。一体どんな悪党だか。
Alright then, let's see, who could have stolen the bracelet? The obvious first choice would be Goemon, since he's actually officially a thief, but we already have him in our army, so no one else is coming screaming to mind. On a side note, let me take the time to say that I'm honestly not having that much fun with these side stories, just because of just how simplistic they tend to be. The battle structure of the main story is nothing amazing, but it feels a lot more engaging than this. Oh, actually, that would probably be a good candidate for who stole this.
すごい悪人面の男が砦の方へ行きまして、ありゃ宝の一つや二つ取ってる顔でした。まあちげえね。
ありがとうございます。急いで追いかけないと。
Oh, so we have to be artificially stupid, don't we?
あの男の眼光の鋭さ、通りすがりの民とも思えんだ。
Alright, so I probably have to wait for the Allied commander to get here. Now, this is quite a way to start a battle. I have a bad feeling this is going to be a bit of a sleeper. I'm very open to being proven wrong, though. Okay, the spear-wielding peons are actually some of the most annoying enemies out there. They're very good at poking. Let's just leave it at that. They are most easily handled with characters who have a lot more range than the three I'm here with. Okay, when I'm not playing as Fa Zhang, it's actually very intrusive when that rug is flying around. Anyway, Jugadong has a somewhat interesting moveset in that most of his charge attacks are grapples. In fact, I think they may all be grapples. It makes him a bit questionable for crowd control, but he is competent enough with enemy officers.
もしかしてもう進める？じゃあ
Jugadon is just one of those
腕輪を盗んだ
people who I like more for the character than for the
行っちゃ
moveset.
ったのかな。でもあの人たちなんで襲ってきたんだろう。盗まれた腕輪と何か関係があるのかな。私が出る。集中。
Shingsai, I discussed this in a different episode, the greatest thieves in the land, I think, but I just have a problem with the size of her skirt in Dynasty Warriors 8 because it means playing as her basically means an underskirt shot lasting the entire battle. I don't consider myself a prude about the female figure or anything, but this still does leave me feeling a bit uncomfortable. Which is a shame, because I think she's honestly one of the better Shu characters. Anyway, so long as we're fighting his forces, I think I can trust that we will probably be recruiting Hisahide at the end of this level. Okay, I'm getting kind of annoyed here. You know, considering Jugadon's whole character, I've sometimes wondered if these grapple attacks of his with the baton is supposed to be him letting out Pent-out rage.
そうなんです。大事な腕輪を探していて。盗賊
Let's take the time to get a Tear of the Gods. Might be a good idea to use it immediately. Yeah, Jugadon's rage attack. I think it has the problem in... Yeah, it has a problem in that it's very slow. Absolutely nothing compared to Cao Ren's rage attack. Shingsai's moveset used to be a lot better. I remember a time where her shield would just auto-block attacks from the front. On a side note, Jugadon's grapples do seem... when the grapple attack hits an enemy, it does seem to create a little shockwave, but As I said, he is very poor for dealing with a crowd of peons.
なんてな。
立花をたばかった罪思い知るがいい。
His C6 might be decent enough.
あなたはどんどん元気らしい。そう、とても素晴らしいことですよ。
Is Hisahide supposed to be associated with these magician guys? I know Samurai Warriors 4, or was it Samurai Warriors 4 too, but one of them had a DLC battle that was pretty much... He just jumped over the edge. One of them had a DLC battle that was pretty much just based around him being friends with one of these guys and trolling a lot of the characters of Samurai Warriors. I'm not super familiar with the historical Hisahide. I assume his whole greatest villain of the land thing is based on the historical guy and being overly cruel, but really I don't know much about how good or bad the historical guy was. Huh. I wonder if we're already at the end of this battle. No, there's still something left. I can still attack.
実にありきたりで陳腐な結末つまんねえ。うっけー。
Aha.
てるのはドイツだ。おとなしく孫悟空様には。
Let's just make sure I get there before my allies do. Because fighting an enemy officer when you have lots of allies around you is very annoying. This gate is closed. In fact, every route that could get me to Sun Wukong is closed.
悪党に助けてくださいと頭を下げるか、妖魔にやられてあえなく最後を遂げるか、二つに一つ。
そうかな。奴らの狙いは腕輪、つまりお前だ。さあ、助けてくださいと言ってみろ。
Honestly, I don't need anyone's aid in particular. I just need a gate to open.
この先に東へ抜ける道が背後を確保して敵を引きつけてもらおう。
力を合わせないとダメみたい。みんなが無事に戻れるように頑張らないと。
あの男に指示されるのは知らな。
悪党を一人にするろくなことはありません。俺はそばであの男を見つめてみる。
Oh my, that's actually a bit of a swarm of enemy officers. Which means it's a nice time for Unity magic.
いい筋肉をお持ちなんですね。ずっと見ていたいくらいです。
私の盾になって 今私の機嫌は打ち取れ。妖魔全員切り捨ててくれる。集中。
怠けるとこっちにも雷が落ちそうだな。ということで俺も少し本気を出そう。
なんと熱き闘志だ。
Okay, let's... Before we deal with Sun Wukong, let's deal with these just to be thorough. Actually, we may need to defeat these guys before the gate around him opens anyway. Never mind. We're gonna kill them anyway. And I need to change my character. Shingzai is about to die.
悪党が考えるんだ。そんなところ。
静止していると見せかけて実はけしかけておるな。期待に応えねばみんな力を貸してくれ。
Okay, this may be a decent time for Unity Magic. This crowd's honestly a bit more durable than I was expecting. Okay, I think that this takes care of this section. Now just, hold on. Take care of Sun Wukong and his doubles and we're done. On a random note, Jugadong's sacred treasure is the Cerberus, which I'm actually starting to find one of the better sacred treasures in the game. Though its charge magic is a bit awkward for taking out Chaos Origins with. Maybe I can talk about that in detail in a different episode. What? I thought he was dead. Okay, it says doubles in the plural, but I think there's only one Sun Wukong over there. I mean, the other red blips appear to just be general demon officers. Anyway, there's a Chaos Origin on the map, so let's get our hit up. I guess I have nothing in particular to be saying right now. As I said near the beginning, the side stories really haven't been all that interesting in this game, have they? I mean, I went on record to talk about how much I disliked Orochi 3 side stories with Kaguya's time travel meant you were redoing the same battle a bit too much, but it did make the side stories in that game actually feel connected to the plot. I'll give it that much. Anyway, let's Muso a few times while it's infinite. And once we're done with that, I think a rage from Xing Sai should end this. No, we don't have enough enemies to kill. She won't transcend to the more damaging part of her rage. But one Sun Wukong is dead. That's enough for now. Oh, the rug. Hey, seriously, that is very annoying. Yes, please get off of it. I can still attack. What is there left to do? An escape point? We're right by the escape point. And I can't attack anymore. That was a rather pointless final addition to the battle.
そうだったそうだった。おじさんすっかり忘れてた。
油断も隙もないな。我らも共に行こう。
一時はどうなることかと思ったけど、無事に腕輪を取り戻せてよかった。これで安心してたっぷり眠れそう。
おお、なんと能天気な娘よ。これならいつでも騙し取れそうだ。
今何と言った？この男、根っからの悪党のようだな。
まあ、俺たちがそばで見張っていれば大丈夫だろう。というわけで、これからよろしく頼むよ。
それは心強い。これからも共に悪をくじき、正義を貫こうぞ。
橘の戦に負けはない。
You know, I would have thought that Hisahide would be one of the characters who would be totally on board with fighting for the demon army. But instead, it seems he was more or less neutral.
うまくいったようでようございました。
これはどういうことだ。正教が置き手紙一つ残して消えてしまった。
大好きな周遊様へちょっとお出かけしてきます。秘密作戦だから絶対追いかけてこないでね。正教よ
り。もしも正教の身に何かあったら。だが手紙には来るなとある。はあ、私は一体どうすればいい。
Oh, really? Completing one side story immediately gave us another one? Well, let's do this in order. So that will about wrap things up for this episode. Next time, we will be looking at A Journey of Immaculate Flowers. So until then, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.